Because of the coronavirus, there is big news regarding your Arizona's new travel ID. The deadline has now been postponed for a full year. 3 on Your Side's Gary Harper is joining us with more of the details. Gary.
Hey, Chris. Well, you have to remember, if you want to fly and you don't have a passport, then the initial deadline to get that new Arizona travel ID, it was established in October of this year. Now, that was the initial deadline, but because of the coronavirus, it's been postponed until October of next year, and that's like 18 months away. MVD offices are usually known for lengthy lines and long wait times, and many feared it was going to get worse as we approached the October deadline for Arizona's travel ID. But the Department of Homeland Security just pushed that deadline back for an additional year, all because of the coronavirus outbreak.
So in light of all the COVID-19 health situation and the pressures that's put on government at every level, we are welcoming that news.
Doug Nick is with the Arizona Department of Transportation and says postponing the deadline for a year gives his agency and Arizonans some breathing room. Meanwhile, the Arizona MVD has made some drastic changes at all of their offices in order to deal with COVID-19.
Do you have an appointment today?
No.
No. So we're appointment only right now, but I have information for you if you need it.
If you have business to do at an MVD, then you have to schedule an appointment. You just can't show up. Joanne Lerner made her appointment in order to take her written driver's test.
It's been really organized. We didn't have to wait a long time, and everybody maintained their distance, and they were pretty organized. I don't know how they set it up to work this well, but they did.
And the appointment requirement seems to be working. At this MVD office in North Phoenix, we found very few people waiting inside, and those who were there were keeping their distance.
All right, ma'am, we can have you come on in. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to get your photo first.
MVD also tells 3 on Your Side that it's strongly encouraging people to use their website called Service Arizona. The agency says more than 2/3 of all MVD transactions can be done on the site, meaning in many cases, you don't even have to physically visit an MVD office to begin with.
Obviously, the public health situation is such that we need to minimize the number of people in the offices to comply with the guidelines the White House and the CDC have asked us to comply with, to have social distancing.
All right, here's more news that you need to know about regarding MVD. And that is, if you have a driver's license that is expiring soon, or maybe it's already expired, don't worry about it. Don't go down to any kind of MVD office. There's a 6-month extension that's been put on that. So, for example, if your driver's license expires next week, then it really expires 6 months from next week. Live from the West Valley, I'm Gary Harper, 3 on Your Side.
That's going to make a lot of people happy that they don't have to rush down there. But Gary, this gets called a lot of things. The travel ID is the same thing as the real ID, isn't it? And if you go down there, you have to make it very specific that you want that one. Otherwise, you're just going to get the regular one.
Absolutely. You do have to be specific. And remember, there is a charge for the travel ID too. So make sure you bring your checkbook or your credit card, because it's certainly, you're not trading it in for something free. You will have to pay.
Great information. The big takeaway, you don't have to go down there right now to get it because there has been that extension. Gary, thank you.